First thing I'm gonna do is take the appropriate height of truss. I've got a 2-meter truss right here, and I'm gonna put it on one of our 3-foot base plates. That's 3 feet on each side. These are great because they're super heavy and they also have a wide radius. So they are really, really good for being able to mount market lighting and mount heavy stuff that's on top and all sorts of things like that. Now, the higher you go, the more careful you have to be. But we're not gonna do anything too crazy today. So I'm going to first take the truss. I'm also gonna take a quick peek down at how all of the holes on these nipples are oriented. It looks like they're all oriented correctly. Now, if you look at these nipples, or these are also called half spigs, you'll see that there is a large hole on one side and a small hole on the other. The small hole is always going to be facing in, the large hole is always on the outside. I'm gonna take the truss and I'm gonna put it on top of this big nipple things. Now, I've got a bunch of pins and cotter pins here. The reason that you have large holes on the outside and small holes on the inside, you can see, it's the same case with the truss, is we want to be able to hammer in the pins. And they have a large end right here and a small end. So I'm gonna put in pins. I'm gonna hammer each one in so that it's nice and tight. The other thing we wanna do is make sure that the holes of these pins are facing sideways so that you're actually able to get a cotter pin into it. Otherwise, you're gonna be stuck with trying to get a cotter pin up, down from up or up from down, and then it's just gonna run into the base plate and won't actually be able to go in. So, I'm gonna put in 2 more. And if you wanna have a secure piece of truss, no matter what, even if it slides right in, you wanna hammer it, because that ensures that it's tight. So I've got 1, 2, 3, 4 cotters. 1. Now we have a nice, safe, solid truss tower. Sometimes you're gonna wanna extend the truss tower and make it even taller. I have a piece of 1-meter truss here, and it's also full of full-size spigs. The spigs have the same kind of hole orientation. So you have a big hole here and a small hole here. You see the difference there? Big, small. The big hole is going to go on the outside with the big hole in the truss, and the small hole is going to be on the inside. These spigs allow you to connect the truss. Here we go. And I have 4 spigs in order to connect it to the top of this 2-meter truss. So I'm going to pop it up top, super light because it's aluminum, and it's just going to fall right into place. Now, I'm going to go ahead and do the same thing. 1, 2, 3, 4 pins. Now I'm going to go around and hammer each one. This one. There we go. And then we're going to pop in cotter pins. Now this is building a basic truss tower. In working with PAV, you may find yourself building truss arches, building all sorts of different kinds of other truss things. But these are the basics. That is your lesson in truss.
What's on a lock off, don't problem.